This segment of Trojans Live is brought to you by Rock and Riley's USC and also our partner Ralph's. Updated daily store hours for Ralph's seniors 65 and older, 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. The stores are open exclusively for you. For the general public, it's 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I went to Ralph's this morning, and it was the shelves were well stocked. Everyone was in good spirits, so practicing good social distancing. And we're joined now by the head coach of USC football, Clay Helton. He was supposed to be coaching spring football this week, but life has not turned out the way we expected, Coach. And what's the last week been like instead for you? What were your parting conversations to your team?
Well, we're going through something right now that's a little bit bigger than football, and the safety and health of our students and student athletes are number one priority. And then, the second priority is them having the services they need while they're home to really still thrive as a student athlete. And going through those services that we supply academically with our academic tutor system via Zoom, their classes via Zoom. We've got 30 kids that are coming off of surgery since August 1, making sure that they have their physical therapists in their area that they can get to, the availability with Aaron Osmus to provide at-home workouts that they can do from home. And then just checking up on them and making sure that mental health-wise they're doing okay, that they're going through this and getting through this, and this too will end. And so it's a little bit just making sure that they're okay as they're going through something that, not only themselves, but none of us really have been through something like this before, and making sure their well-being's first at hand.
Coach, you mentioned checking up on your players, but what's that been like? I mean, talking with your coaches over the phone or over Zoom, players are used to, they should be in meetings right now gearing up for spring ball. What have those lines of communication been like?
Yeah, what an amazing product Zoom is. I tell you, I didn't know until we went into this. I don't know how we've lived without it, to be honest with you. It's been a tremendous tool for us. We have 3 staff meetings a week on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday to be able to coordinate information in recruiting, in player engagement. And it's been not only coach to staff, but it's also been coach to player. We're still allowed 2 hours a week to be able to be with our kids and talk football. So being able to use Zoom and being able to have some player engagement and talk the game and still install a system, a defensive system that's new to us, and have those conversations are important. And to be able to sit there and be able to visit with your staff and address issues that come up, whether it's with our players, their parents, our staff, our operations, recruiting. It's constant communication with each other. So a lot of Zoom meetings right now.
With all this extra time in your hands, you're going to set the world record for Alabama film watched in an off season?
I'm going to tell you, there'll be 100 game plans before we get to September 5th. No, but it's great. Again, technology nowadays, the Exos Thundercloud system that we all have on our laptops and iPads has been able to not only work on some opponent scouting early in the season, but really some self-improvement, too, to study other teams, both college and pro, that are doing some good things and have some self-development as a coach.
Coach, you mentioned AA was getting with the players and kind of getting them a game plan. What does that game plan look like? I mean, a lot of these guys don't have access to weights, or I guess you can just keep running outside, but what has that game plan been like for you and AA and these players?
Yeah, I thought AA was ingenious. He went and made a private Instagram account for our players that they're able to, he put a workout together Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a lot of body weight material, as well as a light running program that they can do. Again, practicing that social distancing, but something that they can do from home. And I even saw, it made me laugh, but I saw Brandon Peely the other day put his sister on his back, who's also a great player, and was doing some body squats. So we're all adapting, but I really like what Aaron did. I thought it was very innovative. The players have gotten into it, and it's just a simple program that they can do throughout the week to be able to still practice a little mind, body, and soul throughout the week.
Yeah, and you released a video today on your Instagram, which I thought was great. Talked about being leaders in this moment and being in the classroom. And I know that your focus is on helping everyone get through these online classes. What's been your message to your team about still focusing on their studies, even though they're having to do it from home?
Yeah, we spent 9 weeks of just accountability to each other when it came to our classes, when it came to getting extra sleep, being able to put our best foot forward in strength and conditioning. And just because we're at home, that accountability doesn't stop. We're sitting here, it's almost April now. We literally got about a month and a half till the end of the semester. And the next month and a half is not only important for our student athletes, but it's important to our students also to realize that, hey, there's a level of discipline here. Let's get online. Let's make sure that we're staying accountable to our classes, and let's go dominate. Let's go put our best foot forward and finish this semester on a great note.
I know a big element for you this spring was to install a whole new defense, and obviously you can't do that with the 15 practices being canceled. In the coming months and leading up to fall camp, what steps are you and your staff taking to try to alleviate that hurdle of not trying to start from day one come the first practice of fall camp?
Yeah, it really started prior to spring ball. We invested 4 weeks prior to spring ball, 2 hours a week, of being able to do installation meetings as well as walkthroughs. And so we really got a little bit of a head start walking into that practice one. Now, being at home, it's more visual, it's more communicative through Zoom, through our phone conversations with our players, being able to talk ball, still using that 2 hours a week to be able to be able to engage them. And then hopefully when we get back, whatever time period that is, we're hoping to be able to use the summer. I know the Pac-12 has a task force right now that is discussing what we're going to be able to do over our summer, maybe a little bit more than strength and conditioning, maybe some things that look like OTAs, maybe some opportunities to still do those meetings and walkthroughs, and hopefully be able to engage our players, because there are new staffs out there. There's new head coaches that are bringing new staffs and new systems in. There's, in our situation, trying to put a new defensive system in, as well as some new special team thoughts together. So it is an important time when we do get back together that we're able to utilize those things. And I know the Pac-12 as well as the NCAA is trying to come together to see what that's going to look like once we're able to get back.
All right, Coach, I'm trying to get everybody out on a fun one. We need something to watch in quarantine. We'll make yours specific. What's your favorite football movie of all time?
Well, I love Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Angela's got me watching scary movies right now. She's into suspense thrillers. So I think this last week we've watched Get Out, Us, and A Quiet Place. So
ooh, wow.
I had my hands over my eyes a lot this past week with these thrillers. I'm looking forward to getting back to Remember the Titans.
Well, you coaches don't get a lot of time to watch movies or even spend it with your family, so you get to do both. Enjoy it. We hope to see you soon, and we really appreciate your time taking it on a Monday night with us. Another one of our sponsors, Subway, get involved with all of this. Subway delivery is now free through our delivery providers, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, and Seamless with the promo code SubwayNow. You can also reach out to our delivery providers about contactless delivery options. So use that promo code SubwayNow and get yourself free delivery. When we come back, we'll talk to the head coach of men's basketball. They were hoping to be in the middle of a March Madness run right now, but not to be. Andy Enfield is next on Trojans Live.